Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means. Time for the number one sports podcast in real time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That is not Mark for you. If your eyes are not fooling you, that's not Mark. Mark will be here in a minute. But I showed you that Friday is going to be a little chaotic.
And spicy.
And as you saw the post I put on Twitter, it's going to be a little spicy. I ain't say that part, but it was gonna be a little spicy today. Y'all know this person from the comment section. Y'all seen her on the Home Roses podcast. You've seen her on Sports4U. You've seen her with the Culture Clash Network. She's familiar, and she's here hanging out with the West Coast Boys for the weekend. La Madrina herself, Miss Nessa, is in the building and rocking the Sports4U merch. By the way, that is a A1 from day one. So y'all take notes. We're here on the Friday. Mark is actually about to walk into the studio right now.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Or as I say, happy, Kevin Nash would say, happy $4 million trillion tax 1%er day. Whatever the tweet from Kevin Nash. Shout out to Big Sexy for that tweet. That was dope. But yeah, we're here on a Friday on the 4th of July. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on YouTube for Sports4U, Townhouse Media, and Culture Clash Network. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Sports4U Podcast. Of course, you can follow Culture Clash Network on X and Instagram. You can follow me at John Watkins 0984 on X and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram. Hi, I'm Mark1 on X. Follow Nick on X and Instagram at 99gorilla. And TikTok. He'll be back on Tuesday. And as you see on the bottom of our screen right here, you can follow Nessa right here at La Madrina _XOXO on X, Instagram, X, and on TikTok. And also make sure y'all follow Humble Roses on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube. All right. So in July, so Friday, so obviously show's gonna be a little looser than usual. We got a
what?
Yo, you all right?
That is gonna be a little looser.
What's looser?
And then you walk in.
Yeah. See, I see. So we here, and we got Nessa here, and we got Lay in the VIP section tonight. Mark is on his way. He's in the
Team Latina is in the building.
Team TL. If you know this,
you know.
But yeah, we here. We're gonna talk a little NBA, talk a little free NFL, and then we talk talk a little MLB. Oh, I'm shy.
I'm shy on camera.
Oh, my son.
So yeah. And there's been a lot of Spanglish. If you have to be here before the show, it's been a lot of Spanglish talk. I'm trying to stay on my Espanolo. So
Espanolo.
Hey, that sounds racist.
So yeah, Espanolo.
He's trying to use Google Translate real quick.
Lay como está ustedes? I say it with a person, so I say it not. So como está ustedes? Bien.
Estamos bien.
Sí.
También.
Sí.
He's been
fresco. Fresco. Bien. Hey! No free pub. No free pub. No free pub. Wow.
Jonathan, that's the second time you yell at me today. Third time.
Yo, you really taking notes?
Yes.
Okay, I see. So we're here. Mark will be in there in a second, but yeah. Talk a little NBA first, but let's have Nessa here. She's here. How was your first of all? How was your flight? Welcome.
It was good. There was a little turbulence, but other than that, it was good.
All right, so we have you here. This was planned. See,
it wasn't even. I'm not here to even see the guys. I came here to see Lay. Lay invited me. This was planned months ago.
Yeah.
For us to.
Team TL took over. Team TL take over as Marcus.
Team who?
TL.
Oh,
right. The thing I came up with.
Yeah, you need to delete.
Mark, you got to brush up on your at least for y'all. You got to brush up on your
out.
Yo, what's wrong with you? All right. So
It's Friday, everybody.
So we're gonna play musical chairs right quick.
Oh, please.
So Nessa is going to move
Nella's gonna have a
to the right.
MJ sandwich.
Oh.
What the heck? Yo, did she? Yo, is she okay?
What's that?
Apparently,
I'm
I'm
good.
gonna be part of the.
Part of the
And
what?
I'll just be the side watching.
Wait.
What the heck is going on here?
Wait. Y'all about
No.
Because clearly, Mom's watching Sinners right now.
There's some sinners back. John, speaking of sinners, what the hell is that hat in your back window? No, in your car.
Oh, the Lucha Libre hat?
That's just like Lucifer, nigga.
It was Lucifer Wrestling. Shout out to Steiner. Shout out to.
I'm going through a
Bro,
You smell good.
Huh? You said what?
You smell good.
But yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so Mark's here. I'm here.
Yeah.
Nessa's here.
Oh,
Lay's
no.
here. She's. Yeah, that's what we get. Once you feel comfortable, that's why. All right, so let's talk. Yeah, that's what it is. That's it.
Huh?
What are you drinking?
No, I'm okay. Is there some ice in the ice machine?
That was funny. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Shout out to the ice machine. Shout out to the ice box.
Nope, we don't say that word.
You don't say ice box?
What's wrong with that?
What's on the ice box? So,
Okay.
let's start off with a little NBA talk, Mark. You here? And I'll say the show's going to be pretty off the rails. I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
It already started.
So if you're thinking you're going to typically show on everybody going. Where is that? Oh. So pretty much,
What holiday today? Oh.
Sir.
I don't know what the name of the holiday is, but you know. So we've been talking about this probably happening for the last couple of days, and it's finally happened. DeAndre Ayton is now Los Angeles Lakers.
God damn.
Yeah, losing to the Los Astros. Mark don't like the Astros either.
No. That's ridiculous.
Again, on a regular day, I don't either. But right now, again,
I give them no
Everybody just wants to root against the champs. I get it.
Wait, who's your baseball team?
The Yankees.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, and they lost to the Mets.
Wait, why you hate the Dodgers? Oh, because they beat you in the World Series.
Because
I
I
just
just
think
won
it's
today.
period.
And they lost.
I know why you hate the Dodgers. Padres fan.
No, I said I give my
Because
team.
they wear them doodle brown jerseys.
What?
Get them, Lee.
We all wear them doodle brown jerseys.
Okay,
Brown.
Mr. Pop-Tart jersey.
Pop-
Yeah, don't go there.
What
Y'all
Pop-Tart?
have Pop-Tart jerseys, sprinkles and shit.
I don't know what you talking about. I wear Dodger. We wear Dodger blue. I wear Dodger blue.
Y'all got sprinkles on
I don't know what you talking
You know
about.
what it
She- By the way,
Back to your breaking news.
yeah. So there's a breaking news again. So we talked about this on Friday. We talked about this last week and that the other day, and now it's official. DeAndre Ayton is going to be signing with the Lakers after he was bought out by Portland, and then he now is going to be with the Lakers on a 2-year deal, about $8 million per. Second year's a player option. No surprise here. I know a lot of people are mad. Lakers didn't get Brooke Lopez. They didn't go get Clint Capella. Boss lady in the building.
Hey, boss lady.
Just stopping by. Hope you're having a good holiday as well. Hope everybody's eating right, drinking right, and being safe. And stay away from fireworks.
John, are you eating right?
Yeah, I ate right. I ate right yesterday. I ate right today.
Oh, that's good for you.
Yeah.
That's when I was already.
Yeah, I had food on my plate too. It was pretty delicious.
Was it?
Yeah. Shout out to the barbecue. Yeah. Shout out to the barbecue.
Oh.
Shout out to the mac and cheese
Oh.
and the college.
He's very, very quiet right now.
This is some wild stuff.
I'm going there with mom. So I don't know what the fuck is happening today.
Wow, you're the bottom bread. You're not going nowhere.
You're the what?
call me a bottom?
He's
She
the
call
bottom
you,
bread
she
of
call you
the
bottom
sandwich.
bread? Yo, what's going on here? Well, Bella said she had thick meat for dinner.
Did you? I
Shall
had
we,
chorizo
Bella?
for breakfast this morning, so I've been pretty full.
That's a wrap. I never want to walk on my own show. Bro, this is a wrap.
Because we're gonna take over.
Yeah, we're taking over. Sit down. Yes.
Good one, fine.
Ah.
So
Hi,
Nessa.
everybody.
So yeah, how about those Dodgers moving?
No, I'm happy again. I have been mad at the Yankees all week long. Like, how the fuck you gonna lose 5 straight games? So if the Dodgers lose today, I'll be very happy. Because fuck the Astros, but fuck the Dodgers.
Please.
What?
You heard me?
Oh, okay. Welcome back.
Fuck the Dodgers.
That's crazy.
Yo.
She said she had a Dodger dog this morning.
No, it's the chorizo.
What up, Greg? Well, boss lady said, Ashley, you're super full.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Can
now that the show's officially off the rails, I will try to bring it back.
bring what back?
You know what?
He told you.
You know.
I warned you. Te lo
you
dije. I warned you.
know, hey, I think we'll need Google Translate for the next hour.
I literally just repeated it in English and in Spanish. I need you to use context.
I'm still gonna need Google Translate anyway. DeAndre Ayton, look, if you go read it as an article in the Athletic. Whoa!
What she said?
Nothing wrong with being full.
No.
But if you go read it as an article in Athletic, Oscar. Can't believe the Dodgers moved into these whole ass Astros.
It's 6-1.
We still can come back, but still. But Oscar had a bad play like that last night.
Yeah.
Remember,
It went straight through his left.
yeah. And we'll talk about the MLB All-Star starters were announced the other day. We'll talk about that.
Uh-oh.
No, you gonna see why he's saying in a minute. But Mark, there's an article in the Athletic that basically talks about DeAndre and his time in Portland, and obviously, it kind of described him. And I'm glad Lay's here because she's a Lakers fan. Kind of described him being pretty much a prima donna. He was late to practices, late to therapy, late to the team flight, missing practice because he said it was snow in his driveway. This dude was a former #1 overall pick, and the talent is there.
Snow my driveway. I wouldn't go either.
Yo, you good?
I mean, he's not wrong. Why are you going to leave with the snow in the driveway?
It was okay. I know what y'all saying, but the way they described it wasn't like there was a snowstorm. He could easily just got a shovel and moved it, but he chose to stay home, and that's his choice. And he was late to team flights. Clearly, look, DeAndre Ayton's has talent.
No. This is literally real life to me.
Y'all some wild girls, you know that?
She's just telling me how short I am.
So, like I said, the talent is there with DeAndre Ayton. Obviously, is there. But you can't be out here missing practices over snow. Can't be late to the team flight. You can't be out here being constantly late to team flight, being late to therapy sessions.
Well, he can if they're not doing nothing to him.
And you're right. And that's what I'm saying. Portland's a horrible run organization. When he was in Phoenix, he did kind of some of the same stuff. But when Chris Paul got there, he had someone that kept him straight. No. He kept him in line. No, he kept him in line. It's
over.
I know. So now he's with the Lakers. He's gonna be with LeBron. He's gonna be with Luka. Obviously, he's just gonna be the starting center. And look, like I said, he'll give you 14 and 10, but like for a first round pick, a #1 overall pick, I think it's kind of underwhelming. But like I said, he's at worst the third or fourth best player on the team, depending on which night he shows up. Because also questions about his motor. Sometimes he doesn't give full effort, and the Lakers dealt with that.
Safe.
And the Lakers dealt with that with Anthony Davis. And I'm not comparing DeAndre Ayton to Anthony Davis because he's not. Because Anthony Davis is a way better player than DeAndre Ayton. But they're both former number one overall picks, who you question sometimes do they really want to be great. And I think that's the real question is with DeAndre Ayton, because I think if he's getting $25 million from Portland, he's getting $8 million from the Lakers. You're getting $34 million next year between two teams. After that, that money is not coming. If you don't show up, that money is not coming back.
This is his last contract.
Exactly.
This is his last chance. Every stop he had has been the same thing, and so if it don't change with the Lakers, there's gonna be his he gonna be finding his way out the league.
He's gonna be one of those dudes that be wondering what could have been. And obviously, I know a lot of people look at him different because he was in the draft with Luka, and obviously we all see how Luka turned out. And I'm not saying DeAndre Ayton was a bad. Look, at that time, a lot of people would have took DeAndre Ayton with the first pick. And obviously, he was at Arizona, so the Suns took him. Although I really thought they should have took Luka because his international coach had just became the head coach of the Suns.
Well, Suns is another bad organization.
Exactly. So he's been in bad organizations, except for the year that the Suns went to the finals. The year the Suns went to the finals with CP3, he's been pretty much. This is what he's had to deal with, and sometimes he can be a liability on defense.
Hey, why is the Suns mascot a gorilla?
We're not doing that tonight, man.
All right.
That's a good question, though.
You're asking the wrong person.
But it is. It's a good question.
That's what they favor bad.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong dude. I don't know who was the owner that thought about that. But yeah, Mark, if you were talking to DeAndre and I'm seeing it, what would you tell him to keep him to get him right, knowing that this could be his last chance?
That's all I would tell him is this is your last contract. Like if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, this is gonna be your last contract. Maybe one more. You might find one more team that might just take one more whip at him. But I think for the most part, this is his last contract, man. And you on your way out the league. You work so hard to get to be where you at. And it's not saying that you don't have the talent because last year he put up 16 and 14 when he played, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he can actually play. It's just everything else that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they're coming late. There's not really caring about anything that happens. Like you got to do better with that.
Yeah. So obviously now, and his agent is also Luka's agent, Bill Duffy. So I'm gonna see this pattern as the Lakers are trying to make the transition from LeBron to Luka. We had a lot of guys from Clutch who were on the roster. Now I think we're gonna see a lot of guys who were signed to Bill Duffy be in the woodwork. What up, Mike?
Hey, Miami.
That will probably be in the woodworks. As far as trying to be Lakers, obviously they re-signed Jackson Hayes. I don't understand why our boy Kinsey why that was so heartbreaking.
I don't understand why he got a no trade clause.
Something tells me that's not really.
That's not real.
I mean, he's on a no trade clause for Jackson Hayes. I mean, nobody's trading for him. I think it's probably one of those. I didn't even know he had a no trade clause. Man, I thought he was on a 1 year minimum.
How about how long is the contract?
It's 1 year.
Oh, then they don't matter.
Yeah, it's a 1 year deal. I mean, that's.
I do have a thing I think was what happened to the Lakers though.
But
and I'll tell you that in a little bit.
Yeah, but I think this is it for DeAndre. He needs to know that if he wants to if you want to have a career, you cannot. No, thank you. You cannot. I repeat, you cannot not show up wearing the purple and gold. Now, fan bases are different, but trust and believe, you ain't met a fan base like the Lakers. And you trust and believe. Ask Shaq, If Kobe was still here, he'll tell you.
I thought you were going to say ask Kobe, dog. I was about to leave right now. If you
Ask-
said ask Kobe, nigga.
Ask Dwight Howard, ask anybody who's put on that purple and gold, they'll tell you. It's a lot of different.
Ask Gil Goodrich.
The late great Jerry West will tell you. There's expectations. There's some things you got to learn when you went on that purple and gold. But Mark, what was you wanting to say that you had a theory about the Lakers, and I think it's all centered around what's going on with LeBron.
Yep. I think you know how I've been hearing a lot of Laker fans saying that they tired of LeBron and they want LeBron to go. I think that feeling is mutual with LeBron. I think LeBron had enough of the Lakers front office, and I think once they sold the team, that was his. You know, he got a connection with Genie.
And I'm gonna piggyback on what you said with the ownership. Keep going.
So last show we talked about how this is the first time LeBron ever took the player option.
Yeah.
And I think that's for one reason only. So he can become the free agent next year.
I got a question for you guys. So
Yeah.
we saw this yesterday. They were talking about it while you were watching ESPN. You guys think that LeBron is going to leave?
I don't think he's going anywhere. I think LeBron.
I do. Not this year.
I don't think he's going anywhere this year. I don't think. Now, if he wants to come back, I think they're with the new ownership coming in with Mark Walter. They're going to probably focus more on building the team around Luka.
Yep. And I have a theory that I don't think LeBron would like playing with Luka.
Well, somebody said that recently.
Oh, somebody did?
Why?
The guy who does radio in Phoenix said there's this theory out there that LeBron and Austin Reeves don't like playing.
Yeah, I heard nobody don't like playing with Luka. It's not just them two.
So do you think this was why he got traded from
I was
Dallas?
just about to say.
Well, we're gonna find out.
That's an interesting take.
Well, we're gonna find
And
out.
it would make sense.
And you know, LeBron, so he do everything the right way. He's not gonna come out and say nothing bad about Luka.
No, yeah.
But I that's why I do think, you know, everything lined up. I think LeBron had up with your ownership.
Right.
I think that he don't want to play with Luka.
Because I'm gonna say this: when the word got out that Mark Walter was buying the team, we heard from Luka, and I thought it was odd we didn't hear from LeBron.
Very odd to hear from LeBron.
God was very, but Rich Paul puts out the statement, and that's why you have to repeat. I tell people this all the time. Mark's heard me say that. I've been saying it all since the beginning of Sports4U, and you're talking about a guy who is a LeBron fan. LeBron next to Shaq. Oh God. What else, Sports PSP, aka Nessa's biggest stand?
Hey.
LeBron, when he does stuff, he's 10 steps ahead. He doesn't when he makes a move, trust me, believe, there's another move that's coming way down the line.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you my timeline. With him, D-Wade, we're restricted free agents. They didn't take the max.
They tried to tell Carmelo to do the
same thing.
Yep.
D-Wade, Chris Bosh, Bron, Amari Stoudemire. Well, are you good?
I'm having a conversation.
Okay.
You're talking.
Okay. But they told him be free agents in 2010. Melo took the money. He was he couldn't be a free agent because they're really supposed to be D-Wade, Bron, and Melo in Miami.
It wasn't supposed to be in Miami either.
It's supposed to be New York or Chicago. Because at that time, people don't remember this. D-Wade was going through his divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to be close to his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the whole situation happened with Chicago. And then people also don't remember D-Wade's mother's a pastor. He had just bought her a church in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of this was planted way back in 2008 when they was all on the Redeem team. Let's go to 2014. Word gets out maybe about 2 years in advance that could LeBron make the run back to Cleveland. Chris Broussard, who me and Mark actually met one night out in Culver City, he said that don't be shocked if you start hearing rumblings about LeBron going back to Cleveland. And then the infamous Pat Riley press conference happened when he leaked out that Savannah was pregnant with Zuri. And then 2 weeks later, I'm coming home, the Sports Center article written by Lee Jenkins, who now works for the Clippers, Comes out and LeBron goes back to Cleveland. Y'all know what happens there. Wins the championship. I fast forward now to 2016. LeBron moves Spring Hill and uninterrupted to LA. And I started hearing that's in 17, my favorite station. Shout out to Sedano. Shout out to everybody over there. Start saying that LeBron's going to be a Laker in 2 years. And there was not, and he wasn't the first person, and he wasn't the only person who was saying it too. It was Mark said it. My man George Sedano said it. This guy I know named Jeff Katz, who used to fill in for Mason Island. The guy named Jeff Katz, who was a producer, and he used to fill in on the Mason Island show a lot. He had said it because he knew LeBron was going to. He knew about the Big Three because here's the story. When they was going to form the Big Three, D Wade's brother, Antoine, was talking to producers in Hollywood, and they was going to do this rollout where they were going to come out like the NWO. They were going to be the bad guys. It was like the black and white, the whole. And then I wonder who the hell would have been Hogan.
Probably Chris Bosh.
That's right.
Shout out to Chris Bosh. For no reason at all.
Like we said, if they don't go to the championship, they're going to trade. LeBron is not going to trade it. LeBron and the Lakers aren't going to be. I'll tell you right now.
He said the transfer.
What the hell?
My bad.
I'm glad y'all have the great Nessa. She's terrific, smart, beautiful, caring, and funny. She's the best.
Ooh,
Nessa.
Sports
You should
PSP.
pin that comment.
How much you paying him to say that?
I didn't pay
Wow.
Wow.
Jonathan, that's sweet.
Look at
Pin that comment right now.
There's a lot of hate in this house tonight.
Yes.
Pin that comment, Jonathan.
Why so much hate? Say
Oh.
that again.
I'll pin it. No,
What are you talking about?
no, I do not. I've been on my phone and do that. I don't know. Boss Ace, I don't know what John is talking about. Know the names. Hey, that's good enough. But
And that's
So
something last lady.
why do I hear all these voices?
Well,
Will,
There's extra people.
Will, somebody's in the VIP, bro. Yeah, Nessa got fans, boss lady. So when that happened, I remember I was in Tennessee.
Mhm.
I went back to Tennessee for my grandmother's funeral. And I was listening to 710 on the app while I was in Tennessee. And Jeff Katz and Brian Windhorst got into an argument over this. And Brian Windhorst told Jeff Katz over the phone, "You're full of it." Fast forward 2017, Lakers signed KCP. Who was KCP's agent? That would be one Rich Paul. And now, fast forward to 2018, and LeBron Raymond James Sr. is a Los Angeles Laker. Now let's fast forward to 2025. Rich Paul puts out this statement, and it's carefully worded because he says he appreciated Rob and Jeannie. You didn't hear nothing about Mark Walter. You didn't hear nothing about Luka. You heard Rob and Jeannie because of the partnership between Clutch and the Lakers. Now that Mark Walter is going to be probably owner the next 6 months, it is going to be a new ball game. It's going to be new ownership. It's going to be new front office. It's going to be, it might be a new head coach. But let me say this, like I've been saying it for weeks since this has been announced. Mark, as I'm watching the Dodgers get their ass kicked by the Astros right now, Mark Walter is going, and he is going to treat the Lakers the same way he treated the Dodgers. He's not just going to come in here and just fire people just to fire people. When he bought the Dodgers back in 2012, he let Ned Kalady, the GM, stay on for 2 more years. He moved him up to be an advisor for the ownership. Then they brought in Andrew Friedman. And Don Mattingly was still the manager those 2 years. And then Friedman's first year, he kept Mattingly on. And then he parted ways with Mattingly, entered Dave Roberts, and the rest is history. I see the same thing with the Lakers. Mark Walter is going to let Rob Pelinka do what he got to do. And because here's the thing. Ned Kalady was never fired. So I don't think Rob will get fired because he's family. And I know Jeannie's supposed to be still the governor and all that crap, but we'll see when after the check clears.
You know, you don't have to read these because I can't.
Well, that is a wild comment.
What did he say? I can't see.
VIP.
Yes!
Badge intercom. Badge intercom.
Lily is in the building and she's on screen. Love it.
You want me to go?
What the heck? What the heck just happened?
Just kidding.
Dog!
I just messaged Sunny, see if she wants to.
Dog! What the hell I just...
You know, and I thought about it for 2 seconds.
Oh my...
Aw, stop. I'm flattered.
Dog?
What did he say?
Who, me?
Oh, he missed it.
Sports PSP, were you upset or pleased with the Lakers acquiring DeAndre? I was indifferent, Sports PSP, because I kind of knew it was going to happen. When they didn't get Brook Lopez, they didn't get Clint Capella, I pretty much knew they were all in on trying to sign DeAndre because I think they want to just keep their flexibility for 2027 when they come free, when they have all their cap space. So it is.
Oh, I have it in the freezer.
What?
Yeah, that bottle I put it in the freezer.
Yeah, just like I said, Sam. That's how it's gonna be.
You listen. You said I came over here drinking. What?
If you probably did.
I left it here Tuesday. I didn't come over here and drink it.
No, someone put it in the freezer.
Yeah, put it in the freezer so it can be cold.
Sunny's ignoring me.
Who?
Sunny.
Did she just go? She probably just got off work.
Mm-hmm.
I said, John told me you just got off work.
I don't know what time she got off work, but I know she probably just. I don't know what exact time. I just know what she said. She was getting off work, and Nick was gonna hurt, and then Nick was going in. So, but yeah.
So apparently, Bella wants me to squeeze you for her.
Squeeze?
Lakers had to move on from the bus. I remember how awful the bus
So let
was.
me squeeze you
Yeah,
for her.
but
Wait, on camera or not?
On camera, off camera.
I don't know if you really caught what happened when they just came on camera right now.
She what?
You'll have
What
to
did it?
You came on camera?
You're gonna have to
Oh, wait,
rewatch the replay.
Reword that. That sounds wild.
You're gonna have to rewatch the replay.
For me?
Yeah.
Who said it?
This one right here.
I mean,
I didn't see anything. I just sat on your chair.
It's almost just became a browsers. You know, became browsers for you in a minute.
Yeah.
She asked Nessa if she want to make out.
So who turned it down?
I know.
No, actually, nobody did.
John just
This will turn
did.
me down. It's cool.
Shit.
I thought about it for 2 seconds.
All right. Only John's.
See, I had nothing to do with this. See, I had nothing to do with this. I'm
So
here.
in front of work with LeBron. No, man. Let's do it last year. Y'all gonna see LeBron.
This
I
is
mean,
it.
it wouldn't be the first time that he leaves.
It's the partnership. The partnership between the Lakers and Clutch is going to end because when the new ownership gets there, Miami, it's clear as day. Expect the sale of the Lakers to be approved before or during the first month of the season. Yeah, that's by time time the season start or maybe like the end of the third quarter, in the first quarter, and
A game?
Oh,
whatever.
like stock sale. That's going to be it. That's going to be it.
What are you drinking?
Tequila.
But yeah, I'm not tripping out. I think eventually this was gonna happen. Well, no one expected the Lakers to be for sale. I didn't even see this. This is something that just happened out of the blue. And Mark Walter's been already down with the ownership for years because he bought out AEG. So
I don't think the Lakers was for sale.
They weren't.
I think the Buss family saw a number they couldn't turn down.
And Mark Walter, being a minority owner, having like the second highest interest in the team, he got the first right to refusal. So before they even got to the market, they go to their shareholders and see if anybody's interested in mine. And Mark Walter was first, and nobody was able to top that $10 billion. That reported $10 billion.
I don't think it's $10 billion.
We'll find out in the next probably 5 or 6 months. Okay, Sports PSP. All right, man. You're my dog, man. All right, but All right, so
At this point, LeBron can go.
LeBron can go. Thanks for the
And
championship.
for the championship. I don't know.
It's been real peace. I bet and a lot of fans are thinking like Sam. Now, let me be clear. I don't want LeBron to go, and I don't think. And if anybody thinks the Lakers are better minus LeBron, you're smoking something that I really don't want to smoke. Well, I don't smoke anyway, but I don't want to.
I don't think there's enough appreciation for LeBron.
That whole year, I don't even want to relive 2020 because that was a painful year mentally.
I'm not even talking about. I'm just talking about.
But in general, and the fact that people need to forget, people need to have a little rain check, a reminder. Where the hell the Lakers were in 2018?
They ain't seen the playoffs in what, 6 years?
We had missed the playoffs 6 straight seasons. We were in the lottery every year until 2017. And another, oh no!
Congrats, man.
It's gonna be a good. Damn. I mean, no quiero jugar.
What?
This team.
No están jugando.
Wait, what team was about championships?
No están jugando.
Let's go, you said 13?
Right now, the Dodgers don't look like they are.
They just scored against that. Look at.
They were just 6-1.
Was
That's
that
what I
Springer?
checked.
No, he plays for the Blue Jays now. Only person left from them cheating.
Lakers. When was the Lakers about championships?
Let's go, Cheetahs.
They haven't been about champions since 2011.
I mean, Astros.
No,
Right?
that was accurate, very accurate.
Probably 2013, the year Kobe Dwight year, the Kobe Dwight Powell year was probably the last time they had a competitive team before they was living in the lottery.
LeBron is needed in Cleveland. He needs to go.
He needs to go home. In his words, Phil Collins, "Take You Home," one of my favorite songs. Look, LeBron is not needed in Cleveland, and let me be clear: the Cavs cannot trade for him.
LeBron is going to Cleveland.
You cannot trade.
He's not getting traded.
He can't get. He cannot.
He's not getting traded.
No, and the Cavs can't trade for him because they're in the second apron.
Stop spitting. He's not getting traded.
The Cavs will have to trade 3 players. He's not getting traded. But let me tell you how difficult that is. I know everyone wants to put him back in Cleveland for one last hurrah.
He's going.
He won't go this year.
He won't.
So say if they were going to try to trade him, they got to trade 3 players just to get from under the second apron. Then trade another 3 players to the Lakers just to make the money work.
Yeah, I think it's some disdain between LeBron and Lakers ownership. Again, we won't never know the truth about it, because both
sides will never.
The organization and LeBron both class act, so you won't never hear that come out. But I do think that he's gonna play. He's gonna finish out his contract with the Lakers, and I think we will see him take a team-friendly deal next year, and that's gonna be his retirement year. And like I said in the group chat earlier, John, whatever team LeBron is on when he do his retirement tour, is good. They're gonna make the most money out of any team in the NBA that year for the organization, the city, the team, everything, dog. It's gonna be that's a money grab for whatever team he go to. Like I said, I think he's going to Cleveland, especially after the picture I seen today. I for sure think he's going to Cleveland.
Well, let me also say this on context. That facility that he's training at was built close to his house.
In Cleveland?
I
wasn't talking about him training. I was talking about him golfing and this hat that he got on.
Oh, the coming home hat? But for people who are all in the uproar world, LeBron was practicing at the Caps.
No, I'm not worried about that. Brown play everywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
if I had a gym in my backyard, Brown was near, he'd pull up and play. That's just Brown. Brown does that.
Pretty much. So I mean, but the coming home hat was a little misleading. Like, oh boy,
it's mistakes.
Mistake
after mistake.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Mookie Betts is not a shortstop. I don't care what anyone says. He needs to go back to right field. But we don't have a shortstop. There's no shortstops out there to trade for.
I should trade for a shortstop. He's a good defender. He's not a good hitter though. But you never know. He gets a dodge. He might be able to hit all of a sudden.
But yeah, but that's how things are looking with the Lakers.
LeBron supposedly says he trains and lives there. Well, yes, he has. Yeah, he definitely has a house still in Cleveland.
Yeah, he's not. That's home. He's Akron. He bleeds Akron, Ohio. That'll never go away. So anybody who thinks that's gonna change, you're tripping. Let's see where we want to
Our
go.
fellow Laker fans have to face facts. We're going to rebuild. We're in the early stage quarter. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see about the Lakers.
I'm trying to see where I want to go next.
Will KD win in Houston? Yeah, he'll win some games in Houston. I do want to see what KD and Thompson look like together, though.
Okay, let's start. Let's switch over to MLB. That was history made the other night. My man Clayton Kershaw.
Was that the Braves that started seeing baseball?
Well, we'll get there. I know you're upset with the All-Star voting. My man Clayton Edward Kershaw.
He and the owner don't get along, but him and Dan Gilbert publicly pieced it up not too long ago. So it's a possibility. And when he go back to Cleveland, there's going to be a favor for the NBA.
Yeah.
So he can get the ownership of the team that's going to be in Vegas. It's all a long play, like John said.
Yeah, understand. When LeBron makes one move, there's 10 more that's going to come right behind it. Y'all just gotta follow the footprints. But Clayton Kershaw.
I don't think the Lakers win that no time soon. 2 years?
No, it's not going to. People got to understand right now. OKC and Houston right now are ahead of the Lakers in the West. And I'm not talking about record. I'm talking based off cohesion. Obviously, we'll see what KD's gonna work in Houston because he listens to, he respects Udoka. And then we'll see Denver making these moves. Obviously, trading for Cam Johnson.
That's a good trade for him.
They signed Tim Hardaway Jr. the other day. They bring it back. Bruce Brown. Obviously, they got the new David Adams is going to be the new head coach. By the way, shout out to Jared Dudley. He's not going to be his top assistant. So shout out to Jared Dudley, former Laker.
Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw probably did something that we probably won't see again in our lifetime. At least, and that has become a 3,000 career strikeouts. Stop hating. Respect greatness. Respect greatness. It's crazy, man. I remember when this dude threw his first pitch in 2008. I remember watching him get a no-hitter. Should have been a perfect game, Henry Ramirez.
Yeah, I'll agree with you with that part.
That perfect game he almost threw. Freaking Hanley Ramirez just bobbles.
Let me ask this, John. Shout out to Kershaw.
Yes.
Where do you rank him when pitchers go all time?
Are we talking Dodgers or are we
No.
talking just
No.
In general.
Oh my God.
Because I know Dodgers.
Another home.
My favorite Dodger pitcher. He better than my favorite Dodger pitcher, but I still got Oral first.
She just loving the
See,
best.
I didn't see Oral.
Best day ever.
I know.
This the best day ever.
Yeah.
See?
Look
See?
at
That's
that.
what
What the?
See? So he almost fell. See?
I didn't
Trying
fall.
to be funny. Watch the step.
Hey, that's the fourth time you yelled at me today.
Dude, what are you taking? What are you taking
not.
count? What are you
Yeah,
taking?
you know,
Demerits?
Parents yell at me like that.
Parents just don't understand either.
Nessa. Really?
She said pick his nose.
No.
Pick his
I thought you said Pele kick. I thought you said Pele kick.
That's crazy.
I thought you said Pele kick.
Let's go Mets.
Yeah.
Lick-
No me grita.
No me grites.
Don't lick the
What is that?
don't lick the Gritas.
Yep. That's not big on Mom's again.
All right,
Mom's off the phone. She on the phone with.
Mommy, don't tell me you a Mets fan, dog.
Oh hell no! Nope. Bye.
I'm with Nessa right now. Yeah.
Bye.
Come on, Miami. You
Miami.
cannot be a Mets
Sorry.
fan, dude.
In Miami, when I was in New York, you know what Mets fan told me Mets stand for? My entire team sucks.
That's a fact.
Mets fans told me that.
And the fact that we lost to them, you know
By the
what?
way,
Then I'm
Yankees
pissed
have
me off
dropped. Yankees have
always.
dropped 5 in a row.
Shush.
Clayton-
This is why I want the Dodgers to lose.
Clayton
This is why they're
Clayton
losing.
Kershaw is modern day Steve Carlson.
Let me. So here's the deal. When it comes to me, he's a great pitcher. I didn't see Koufax. I didn't see Sutton. I didn't see Drysdale. Didn't see
Who
Newcomb.
root for the Astros on purpose?
Right now, we're doing it on purpose because we want the Dodgers to lose.
Enemy of my enemy.
I don't know.
Ignorant.
The enemy of your enemy is
Is
your
my
Or
friend.
whatever that
Yeah,
However that thing
that's-
goes.
Yo, I F with the Mets
It's
though.
the only time.
Yo, Will, you gotta chill.
What do you say?
I F with the Mets QB. Yeah, they're from Queens. That's where it stops.
No, Will.
They're from Queens.
No.
They're from Queens, and that's where it stops.
No.
But he's the greatest Dodger pitcher I ever saw. I know his
It's because
postseason
of you.
resume doesn't
You okay?
say the same as a Koufax or Hershiser.
That's what I said.
She choking?
No, she said she's good.
You choking on phone? No, you
She wasn't choking.
I was making sure.
Oh, you're concerned? Oh, I appreciate that.
She's
Well-
like a champ.
After yelling at me for like all night.
Yo, what the hell's going on
That's
over
not
here?
what I meant, but you know.
Nope. Listen.
No.
That's how you're right.
Oh,
When
I
you
didn't even
fucking
know
yell
that.
at me,
RP
all
to
night.
Don Dreiser. I know it was an anniversary
No,
of his
you're not.
passing. See,
Just because you're eating red Skittles, not the blue ones, don't be mad at me.
but
okay?
what's I'm about? I've always, if I watch Sports4U, y'all know
You know
always.
that if you wanted the red
I've
Skittles,
always,
the blue,
I've
you said that.
always ate the red bag.
That's always been.
Thank you. And I never liked
I
it the
thought
sauce.
you're. Never mind.
I-
We're not.
Not everything in the blue bag is good. Trust me.
The green bag's
They say
better.
not everything's blue.
You like the green bag?
I like the sour ones better.
I never got
Miami
it.
is not a Mets fan. Good.
Good, Miami.
Good, but
I forgot.
no, they got everything. That's what no Mets stuff.
Today is unfortunate birthday.
Yes,
but
RP
so
the great Don Dreiser.
So this is what I'm gonna say, though. I do think that Clayton, again, shout out to Clayton. That's a stat. He is the greatest Dodger pitcher of all time.
Uh-huh.
But my favorite is Oral Hershiser, the Bulldog.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you there. I really
Yeah,
don't.
it's just hard for me, That's just my personal bias. But Clayton Kershaw is great.
Look at this package.
No.
I'm sorry, I see those.
No.
But I look at Kershaw. Obviously, like I said, his postseason resume will never compare to Bulldogs or the Koufaxers.
That might be the only guy.
No.
But when I think about what I've seen
You
from
said
this dude
Moana?
for the last 18 years, and obviously a lot of the injuries have kind of slowed him down over the last
I
maybe
thought you said Moana.
maybe the last 3 or 4 or 5 years. Injuries have kind of derailed him too. But when I saw this dude at his peak, there was no
Yeah.
picture that
It
was
wasn't no picture better than him. in
better
baseball.
than him.
Only one that he wasn't better. The only one that was close might have been Tim Lincecum for that small amount of time.
But Kershaw,
But Kershaw was different.
was the best pitcher
Well, he
over
got-
the
he got a
last
Dodger.
20 years.
He got a Dodger going for him. So
I have a baseball question.
Yes.
You guys think Houston will go 20? I say yes. It's
I think that's a
Bottom of
valid
the sixth.
question. You got answer?
quite possible.
Why would you ask? Why would I care? Why would I want to know?
What do
Why
you
would I
think
want to
about
go
that? I
20?
say yes.
I mean, it kind of looks like it.
I say yes. What do you say?
I say fuck the Astros and everything they stand for.
Pretty
right?
much.
Okay,
With
so
everything
two
he
no's
said.
and two yes, so it's even.
It's tied.
Hey, boss lady, don't come in here with no yay Mets crap. I don't hear none of that Queens.
Boss lady, no.
Only thing I rap from Queens is
Yankee.
Nas.
Mets and Jets is the same fans.
They really are.
What?
You should hate the Jets too.
I said I
Oh,
agree.
okay.
I'm saying to her, and I agree with you.
Okay.
I didn't hear what the freaking Mets. Or man, get out of here with the Astros right now.
Again,
They-
the
They
only
getting the
time
Dodgers
the
the
moment.
fuck up out of here tonight though. That's
Ass the belt.
Maybe they just
Belt
want,
ass.
that's put the ass.
maybe they just want to get ready for the drone show. That's probably what
You
it
guys
is.
have a high school queue too? What the fuck?
Y'all gotta do any high sign camera?
We had a site.
No,
What?
no, man.
We had a. If you listen to the Mariners now. Wait,
What
no.
the heck just happened
Sorry.
here, man?
What?
That is this shit was dumb, man.
What?
Fail.
No,
We had that from you.
no,
Padres did have a player named Hyson Kim.
it's not the same way. It's not the same
I
way.
keep looking forward like if I could
It's-
see
Shitty
anything.
shortstop.
I said I keep looking forward like if I could see anything.
Oh.
He played outfield though.
Greg said I don't have a baseball team.
Yeah,
Where do you live?
Yankees. Root for the Yankees, Greg.
Where do you live, Greg? I'll help you. But, the
Can you
Houston
remind us
Astros. Yeah, I'm with you, Sam. I'll never have no respect for these dumb dudes.
And I don't either. But again, right now, I want the Dodgers to lose.
Why do you?
So I'm
Dodgers?
Why do you care?
Just because.
Oh, she's a Yankee fan? Hello?
Just
Let
because.
it go.
Why do you?
Why? Really? Are you for real right now?
What up, 504 brother?
No, not just that. Because the fact
Boss
that
lady
I
said-
am pissed off
Now
at
boss
my
lady saying
team.
yeah Yankees. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
That's my girl.
yeah. Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn.
Is this at home?
Huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
So you gonna have to just ask her rhetorical questions,
Yeah,
huh?
you good? You all right?
Yeah, I heard just one. Okay, like
I think my cousin's there right now.
It's
Yeah.
purposely
New York?
New Yonkers.
she definitely said that with a New York accent. I live in Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, don't like the Rockies then.
Don't just again root for the Yankees.
You said you hate that guy?
And we thought he
But root for the Broncos though. We root for the Broncos though. No root for.
Don't worry about it, Greg. I don't have an NBA team.
It's all good.
I think I might be the only nigga who don't have an NBA team.
You ain't wrong.
No.
You were the puta.
You call me a puta?
What?
Because I don't have
Damn,
an NBA team.
Damn,
I'm a
that's hate,
puta?
man.
I'm sorry.
That's not even a puto. I'm a puta
Damn,
because I don't
man.
have an NBA team.
Dang,
That's
Yeah.
fucking
Sorry.
crazy.
That's crazy,
fucking
man.
Crazy.
Hijo de puta.
It's
Sorry,
crazy. Is it crazy that we got 69 viewers right now?
What was that, Jonathan?
You know, we have 69 viewers right now.
Oh, I don't know.
It would be that
Good
exact
thing-
number
good-
right now.
Good thing that wouldn't have 69 when they asked to make out with Nessa.
That'd have been intriguing.
Only
Okay,
John.
I don't even pressure you like that. Sometimes it's gonna be
Only
I'm
John's.
working out with Tuesday.
Only John's. If y'all want to see Nessa make out. OnlyJohns.com.
Subscribe.
Guys, she's up.
Subscribe right now if you have it and make
It's okay. I can wait. If you
Nope.
Yo,
All-Star starters.
can we go?
All-Star.
I got something I want to say to late, but
Okay, hold on. Area 51.
What are you there for that?
Greg
because
said, I'm
I'm
mad.
because I'm not putting my business on the street. That's
I'm
why.
high mad at the Broncos because they traded
Okay.
away Von Miller and he won a ring the next year. He actually won a ring the same year he got traded to the Rams.
That's what he means.
I know what you're saying, Greg, but we were trash. It was okay. We were trash, man.
I'm mad because Von Miller didn't get us a ring too.
For those who don't know, Mark is a Bills fan. And Von Miller signed with the Bills right after he won the Super Bowl with the Rams. By the way, Bella said she's going to re-up. I don't know what she's re-ing up on, but
What's up with you?
¿Por qué no me miras así?
Well, what's up with you though?
Te quería comer.
What?
whoa, what?
El
What are you
Barnett te está echando.
Who you trying to?
Who you trying to fuck?
Todo el mundo.
Telemundo? The whole news channel?
You trying to fuck somebody on television?
The whole, trying to fuck somebody on Telemundo was crazy.
Do they? I don't know about this.
Yes. Have you ever watched Telemundo?
Yes.
Man, they show everything,
I don't
dog.
Yeah, they
know.
do.
Watch Telemundo.
That's why I like
Huh? You said what you said about Miguel?
What?
See, he just.
So,
See how you.
so you want to be a sure? So you want to be a sure thing?
I said never mind. I have watched Telemundo.
By the way,
Univision.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
No, that was
was young girl.
wrong
Then I
bomb.
know.
Will the fireworks are going crazy right now? Wrong bomb.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Hey, wait, why you side-eyeing me?
I know I should duck or
Me?
not.
Yeah.
Oh, because your comment when he's a Bills fan.
And I said,
You should.
Oh,
not
that's
have
right.
beef with me.
That's right, y'all.
you do have beef. It's the only time.
I don't have beef with you.
I know you
Nessa
do.
has Mark's beef, guys.
What did she just say? She said she wants half of Mark's beef. My bad. Uh-oh. Bella, relax.
Oh, what's Bella saying? I can't see.
She said she wanted to sign up to the Only John's subscription so she can see y'all make out.
Subscribe. If you're not, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Like, follow, share.
Yeah. Shout out to John Only John's.
I told you guys, the Only John's funds both podcasts.
No fun. They don't find nothing I do. don't do that.
I don't
That
know.
Only John should own. I don't know what John do on Only John's. I don't know what he does. He might be on there cooking for all I know. But his Only John shit is crazy.
There was a G.
Jake, the
The
white boy, the Lakers line. Jake Arabia.
What happened?
Oh, y'all had to walk off?
And it was sunshine near this shit.
But
Ain't that nigga on Friday Night Lights?
What?
Sunshine.
That was Remember the
That was
Titans.
Remember the Titans.
The quarterback, Ronnie Bass.
Same nigga.
That's what we call him.
It wasn't the same.
So the All-Star starters were announced on the other day.
And I was like, check that or not.
Yo, what up, Will? But here's the starters. So
What's that?
Tequila.
No, it's like a smoothie. I'm good.
the American League, for the American League,
Tequila.
we got Kyle Riley, the catcher from the Mariners.
Tequila.
We speak English here.
Vlad Guerrero Jr., first baseman
Rick
from
Cat.
the
What's up,
Blue Jays. Gleyber Torres, second baseman from the Tigers, former Yankee. Jacob Wilson, shortstop from the A's. Jose Ramirez, third baseman for the Guardians. And then in the outfield, you got Riley Green and Javi Baez from the Tigers. And then you got Aaron Judge from the Yankees. And at DH, you got Ryan O'Hearn from the Baltimore
Orioles.
Okay, no, really?
So, wait, is this why he's mad?
No, I'm about to show y'all why he's mad.
Okay.
Now, let's get to the National League.
Oh,
For who?
Actually, oh, sorry.
he's been split up.
You already know who's playing third. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Machado.
Don't do that. Like it was just some controversy that he got picked over Max Muncy. Don't do that.
There was no controversy.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't no controversy. And best wishes to Max Muncy. BK, what up?
The nigga, what?
Hey, BK.
The homeboy BK, dog. Relax,
What
Mark.
the fuck is happening?
Big knocker.
Dog?
Hey, BK.
Yo, why do we keep saying this?
One half.
Because
Oh.
that's his name.
You don't understand why he's.
I know.
BK sounds like
You
knocker.
you out of anybody should know why he didn't like hearing those initials.
You know,
Shout out to the homie BK from Society and Pop Culture. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, Will. Now the National League
Now
starters.
we just need know what to pop up.
Shohei Ohtani.
What the papa?
No, okay.
And we're not talking about the Frank Ocean song. Shout out to the homegirl Nova.
Novocaine. That song was hard.
Shohei Ohtani is a DH. We got Will Smith at catcher. And Freddie Freeman at first base. So that's three Dodgers starters and three Dodgers starters. Don't hate. Ketel Marte,
Hey,
second.
who number one in the West?
The team that only has one run right now.
Wow.
I didn't know.
I mean, I did. Yeah, by like 8-9 games. Catch up. Ketel Marte of the.
I can't talk shit. My team is the worst team in baseball. So.
Yo, that's crazy. We'll say, why you keep saying that, dog? Dude name is Spade.
Instead of saying.
What you mean? Oh, like bartender, like?
Oh my gosh, yay, finally someone.
Me too.
Oh my gosh,
There's some BS in here, mom.
I ain't got nothing to do back.
Me neither.
I'm going.
They're accessible, but my nails make it impossible.
Here.
So they make
Here.
Oh, she had
Here.
one on her keys too. But as Marcus getting his T-Pain on, being the bartender.
I'll be
Here you go.
outside.
Me
There's
too,
like six
mom.
for you, okay? I'm done.
Moms, I'm coming with you, moms. This is some BS.
You
going
can
on.
have.
There's some BS back here.
So, like I said, Ohtani, Will Smith,
Not
Freddie
normal.
Freeman
It's not me. This is
from the
a problem.
Dodgers, Ketel Marte from the Arizona Cardinals.
Wait,
I mean Diamondbacks. I'm sorry. Francisco Lindor, the Mets is the shortstop. Manny Machado, third baseman from the Padres.
See? No.
Are you trying to hide?
You want to sit down?
No, I'm good.
Manny
Where?
Machado, third base. What the fuck?
That's a good question.
Oh, sorry.
That was a good question.
All right. Kyle Tucker from the Cubs. Peter Cron Armstrong also from the Cubs. And this is why Mark is mad. The final outfielder for the National League starters from Mark's Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. You would think Mark has his team's best player in the All-Star game in Atlanta. Mark is like, no.
Why the fuck do we have anybody in the All-Star game? Them niggas been playing like shit.
Because the rule states you got to have each team must have at least one representation.
We are the stadium is a representation. Fuck everybody on the team. Them niggas are sorry, man.
Oh man, I feel what Mark's saying, dog. If my team was trash, I would not want nobody in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
He was voted a starter. He was voted a starter.
He's only get 1 month, right?
You might be right.
Yeah, remember when we came back in
May?
March? May.
Yeah, against
May.
us.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't
you might be
matter.
right.
I'll beat her
Look
ass.
at what it said.
Huh?
I said you
What
might
the
be right.
fuck?
You might be right.
Tomorrow. No, sorry, like I'm gonna win something.
Like you bet
A
it.
beer.
Some tell me she got.
You win a Corona.
Like you got
Those
some
are
money on that shit.
Mama Jones fears now.
You win a Corona.
I'm done.
Someone got someone must have put a parlay on the Dodgers.
Malik
Oh, no,
Beasley.
really?
You
Just
know
stuck
what?
to
Oh.
Should
She pregnant?
Yeah.
Malik Beasley. Oh,
have.
what?
They're barely doing it right now.
Oh, I feel like this is the 17th.
7-inning stretch. But yeah, those are the starters for the All-Star
Okay,
game.
I'm
Bet on the start swing about.
Mark.
Yep.
Talk about football real quick.
Yeah, talk about football because
He's over baseball.
Obviously, we're
I'm over the Braves. The Braves are sorry.
we're weeks away from training camp. We're weeks away from training camp.
Right.
And there's a lot of talk with the Steelers right now. And I'm not going to talk about Aaron Rodgers. But there's a lot of talk about the future of one.
You got to talk to her about the Steelers. They made the trade with the Steelers. How you feel about that?
Yeah, let's talk about
You
that.
know what? I was okay with Ramsey. Cool.
Yes.
How are you going to get rid of our number one tight end?
Because he played for Arthur Smith when he was with Atlanta and
I
Tennessee.
don't care.
A good time. They
Our
did fine.
number one.
No.
But then you bring Darren Waller out of retirement.
He might be good because he don't have.
He might be good now that he's divorced.
Stop, John.
Shut up.
I mean,
My bad.
I agree. And I'm okay with him coming out of retirement, but it's still the fact that you traded off our number one tight end.
So those are another trade. So again, Monday the trade happened where Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and a pick.
He's the ball against us.
Who?
Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith and a pick went to the
I
Steelers
was happy to see
for
you.
Minka Fitzpatrick and another pick. So Minka Fitzpatrick, who was drafted originally by the Dolphins,
Yep.
goes back to the team that drafted him.
And I saw a lot of, on my Dolphins Twitter, everyone was happy with him coming back. I hope he does something. He was hurt last year. He didn't really do much. So we'll see.
Like
We'll definitely see. But again, I'm still mad at the fact that within that trade, they got our number one tight end.
And like Nick was talking about, we talked about this on the 400 the other night. If Jalen Ramsey is coming in there to play the safety like he said he's going to be, and I put him at that other corner opposite Darius Slay, that is an old secondary already. But you don't want to have both of your cornerbacks on the wrong side of 30. Darius Slay is 34. Jalen Ramsey will be 30 at the time the season starts. If he's really making that transition to being a free safety, I think that'd be fine. And I forgot who the other cornerback they already have, but make that happen. Maybe make that happen. But I want to talk about TJ Watt. So there have been rumors TJ Watt wants a new contract. And he's not the only. Obviously, there's been a lot of defensive players who are trying to get paid. There's him. There's Trey Henderson. There's Micah Parsons. But
I just want Trey Henderson to go to Buffalo. So.
I want to go to Denver so he can reunite with Sean Payton. But let's talk. Yeah, because the Bengals are cheap.
Well, the Bills don't need Trey Henderson.
But TJ Watt now they're saying that the Steelers and him are far off apart on the deal. Obviously, training camp starts in about another 3 weeks. But could you see? Now, personally, I would. If you had the opportunity to trade for TJ Watt, what are you willing to give up?
It depends. I would have to know if he gonna resign with me or not.
So you'll take him on. So you'll take him on the rental.
I would about who I want to trade. I know we can't trade because we just signed him.
No soy así todos los días.
Nope. I would trade the Maga brother.
Joey.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. The Maga
The
brother.
Maga brother.
We all know him.
Yes.
But
And he hurt already too. I just want everybody to know that. I don't know if anybody know. I know y'all don't follow Bill's information, but Joey Bosa hurt already.
by the
You
way,
know what you should try with that? Un poco de tequila. You need tequila, orange juice,
Oh
and a
my
little bit
God.
of
Hoy
grenade.
ando tequila para. Y ando borracha y no
by the way,
me
speaking
acuerdo.
of, as we're talking football, Nessa's going to be back when we do the AFC. When we start the 2-a-days next month, she's going to be here to AFC. So her and Mark going to have a lot of conversation over the
No,
next
we
month.
don't. I don't have no conversation with her. We're damn Dolphins fan, man.
Yeah, no, beef with
I don't have no beef with Dolphins. The Dolphins might be the least team out, the least beef with in the AFC East.
I'm still tripping at the fact that
Shout out to Sean McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel.
Mike
Who the
McDaniel.
heck is Sean McDaniel?
I think it was Sean McDaniel.
Mike
You think Sean McVay and Sean McVay and
You
Mike
said
McDaniel?
Sean
baby?
McDaniel.
I meant
Oh, her
Mike.
ex?
My bad.
Her ex name is Sean.
John, just relax.
I got you.
Shout out to Mike McDaniel, whoever you are.
She said shout out to my ex, whoever you are. Is that what she just said?
That's crazy.
That's
I
wow.
don't know.
She don't even know her ex's name. That's hilarious.
I mean, they don't need to be known.
But yeah, that's the deal right now. We keep an eye on what's going on with TJ Watt because I think eventually he'll report to camp, but they're gonna have to get a deal done. I want to also bring up something on another story, college football. I'll bring the audio on Tuesday, and when Nick is here to
You
talk
said
about
college football?
Yeah.
NCAA coming out soon.
I was just about to say, what was that?
NCAA is coming out soon, and will nobody hear nothing from
Okay, so
you ain't got that game.
You were way too excited for this.
Oh yeah.
Paul Feinbaum was on Get Up the other day, and they
Wait.
were talking.
Paul Firebaum got up the other day. Is
Yo,
that what you
relax.
said?
Yo, dog, you gotta
Oh,
relax.
he was on somebody that got up.
Damn.
He was on the show Get Up.
Wait,
Oh my
it was
God.
recorded.
Yes,
Him
my
get,
son.
Yo, you good?
Showing her, like,
Y'all showing each other news?
Okay.
Why would they were talking about Archie Manning. They were talking about Archie Manning.
yeah, just send it to her.
And he says
Oh,
that
he
Archie
thinks
Manning
so.
I keep forgetting that he understands most of the time.
I understand.
I learned
I
that.
understand a lot
I
of the time.
learned that
I understand a lot of the
2 weeks
time.
ago.
that
I understand a lot of the time. I just played them. You heard?
pretty much. So Archie Manning said Paul Finebaum said the other day about Archie Manning that he's the best quarterback in college football since Tim Tebow.
I'm like, I just spoke to my dad. No one's doing what that.
Did you hear that one?
What?
He says that Arch Manning is the closest, is probably the best quarterback in college football since Tim Tebow.
Since Tim Tebow?
Yes. So in the last 20 years, Arch Manning is probably the best.
When was Vince Young? Vince Young was before Tim Tebow.
Vince Young was 05.
He was before Tim Tebow.
Tebow won the Heisman in 07. He maybe was on that 06 team with Chris Lee that one.
But I'm saying he was before Tim Tebow. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think what other like really great quarterback that we've had.
Someone was like, well, he went was Tebow the best
Andrew
quarterback?
Luck?
Cam?
He went what? Cam, yep.
Matt Leinart?
That lineup. But that was before Tebow, right?
Yeah, he said. Okay, so you're talking about if Tebow was at
play?
Tebow was at
Nah,
Florida from 06 to
It would have
2010.
been a double play.
Uh-huh.
06 to 2010. He was a freshman in that 06 team that beat Ohio State,
Right.
where Chris Leak was quarterback. Then he came in the next year, won the
But he
Heisman.
wasn't. I don't count that because he wasn't playing. Chris Leak was playing.
So 07 he won the Heisman.
Yeah.
08 they beat Oklahoma to win the
Right.
national,
Right.
and then they lost the following
So
year
Matt
to
Leinart-
Alabama in the SEC
Matt
championship.
Leinart not in that.
No.
So I'm not putting Matt Leinart in that.
So you go from 06 and beyond,
And I don't think.
or 07 and beyond.
I don't-
To be fair, so that's when Tebow was a full-time
I
starter.
don't think that this Manning is better than that. I don't think this Manning is better than that. But I don't know. We haven't seen. We got to see him play. I know he can start over Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, like I said, I don't look. We'll see what Arch Manning does this year. Obviously, is he going to be the guy everyone's projected to be the number one pick next year? Be a Heisman finalist, probably try to lead Texas to the Natty and everything. Because a lot of people say if they would have just stuck with him instead of Quinn Ewers,
They still would have got beat by Georgia, nigga.
But we'll see. It's all. Oh, wait, someone where's number 27?
Ain't that Mike Kemp number? I thought they was retiring that shit.
Well,
Well,
Matt Kemp retired as a Dodger, but they didn't retire.
They never retired Mike Kemp number.
No.
Rihanna,
Kershaw's probably the next number.
Rihanna didn't. Never mind.
Do not remind me of that time. The Rihanna years.
Don't look at me. I'm a Rihanna fan.
I'm a Rihanna fan, but when
she put a curse on that nigga.
When she was with Matt Kemp, man.
Well, that's why we don't talk about that.
That pussy was too good.
And the moment they broke up, Matt Kemp became an MVP. Well, he should have won MVP, but they gave it to Ryan. They gave it to Ryan Braun, and Ryan Braun was using steroids.
He was definitely distracted.
Pussy was fired.
I mean, look, ASAP done pop. It's gonna keep popping out kids.
That nigga ain't stop making babies.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP and Rihanna.
Oh shit.
I'm
I
talking
don't know. I
about
keep Rihanna pregnant all the time too.
remember some of Rihanna when she was dating Matt Kemp.
I mean,
Shit, right? Keep her
she's
pregnant.
bad as fuck.
I should have waited for another reason. This is nope.
What?
Nothing.
All right,
What?
Nothing.
let's get to calm down names. All right, I got
That was
some.
him there. There we go.
But yeah, Arch Manning's not the best player. So let's get to the final segment of the show. So we go enjoy the rest of our holiday and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all holiday. It's often imitated. It's never
not a
duplicated.
holiday.
Well, your day off. Yeah,
Mama, who day
Enjoy
off?
your.
Who day off?
Mom, I was off today.
Did you call it? You calling it?
Those who did not have to go into work today. This segment is often imitated, never duplicated. Sometimes you gotta call out people in the sports world for stupid things they do or say, and this is the place to do it, and this is what we're gonna do it right now. And it's time for calling out names.
Hold on. I got somebody calling no name.
All right, I got the picture.
Look them up. That group chat?
Yeah, I got the picture. I'm going there right now.
Intrigue.
So,
What was your opinion?
I had a fight with the blender, and I lost.
What?
so I'm gonna let Mark lead this off for calling out
You should
names.
have brought your puppy.
So here's the another person he wants to call out, so I'm gonna call him out too, but I'm gonna let Mark explain because it was his originally. The person we both calling out is Tim Bontemps from ESPN. What the heck is that? Remember this picture, Mark?
Oh, nigga.
So
I don't think that's what he was doing.
No.
He has a whole different.
No. That's it.
Is it?
No, that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Because that nigga in that blue jacket is a dickhead.
so
Was that for you?
you know the Carolina Blue, right?
Carolina blue.
So that's
yeah.
Tim Bontemps. So let me explain what happened. So obviously, first take they've had guest hosts all week. So David Dennis Jr. from Anscape, he decided to do an A-list
I mean,
on his top 5 scores in NBA history. Not talking about scores in points, talking about best pure scores. At number 5, he had Steph. At number 4, he had Kobe. At number 3, he had LeBron. Number 2, he had KD. And number 1, he had Jordan.
Can I say something?
Good.
I don't like his list because he got Kobe underneath LeBron, and you know how I feel about LeBron.
Right. I just said this. I said the same thing. You can have Bron on the list because you're not telling me a dude who got 50,000 career points can't a scorer.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But I would, me personally, I would have Kobe. Whether you have Jordan 1, Kobe 2, Bron 3, I would have Kobe over Jordan as far as the scorer. Yeah. Kobe, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So this is why Tim Bontemps is gonna call no names. Oh, he's a known Laker hater. I'm just to be clear.
I don't give a fuck.
But what he said the other day on First Take was just blasphemy. He said he would have took Kobe off that top 5 and put James Harden.
What?
And I said this. First of all, he's wrong. Because ain't nobody taking Kobe off no top 5 scoring list, any scoring list of anything. If you want to say Melo, I still would have said you're wrong. But I would have been like, okay, he's a walking bucket. Because that's the only dude on that list. Paul Pierce.
No.
Oh! Dude, can I find the footage? Do what you gotta do. Let me find the footage.
I don't think that's who he was.
No,
we
we had this conversation, but I know why he got Paul Pierce from going on next. Let me find the footage. You're not taking Kobe off no top 5 list. Period. No. And like I said, James Harden was a good scorer. Do not tell me
James Harden was a great scorer.
Great scorer. James Harden was like almost pretty much a walking triple double. But do not tell me. I got the quote. Is it good enough? Is it good enough?
No, you can put the that's what I mean.
Okay, cool. With Tim Bontemps, you're not taking Kobe off this list. And like I said, I thought the list that David Dennis Jr. had was pretty good. I would have changed the order because I wouldn't have had LeBron over Kobe.
Yeah. Who do you have at 2? Oh,
yeah, KD at 2. Yeah,
I'm not mad you having KD at 2. I'm not mad you having KD at 3. But there's no way I'm taking Kobe out of top 5 when it comes to there's no way I'm doing that.
Even if you're not a Kobe fan,
I'm not.
It wouldn't be right to have him in the top 5.
If you watch
because if you actually are a fan of basketball, you would actually know stat-wise that he belongs top 5.
I ain't even gotta go to stats.
I don't even give a fuck about stats. I watch that dude. There might
but again, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be a Kobe fan to know that's what you know.
All right, so here's my second call down names, and I'm gonna go back to Mark. I got Kirk Herbstreit on call down names. I just saw this tweet just earlier today.
Shout out to Kirk Herbstreit. I really love Kirk Herbstreit.
Shout out Kirk Herbstreit. Best. He's the gold standard for college football and analyst. So shout out to Herbie. But he said something I disagreed with yet.
Okay.
So he talks about analysts who are on a national scale shouldn't, and he's like people like Pat McAfee, Stephen A. Those type of people. That's their shtick, to be, have the homer it up. But he thinks anybody who's on a national platform should not be a fan, should not openly show their fandom. And let me explain where he went. Everybody knows I love me some L. Duncan. Everybody who knows L. Duncan, who's from Atlanta, is a die-hard Georgia Bulldogs fan. And whenever they toss Bulldogs, she does her Georgia Bulldog bark and everything. She is a Bulldog purebred.
Shout out to L. Duncan, right?
Shout out to L. Duncan. She's on she's that one. Make up ESPN. Oh, is that ESPN? She's the one. Kirk Herbstreit said this, and he used her as an example. And L. Duncan was trying to figure out, all I do is bark about my Georgia Bulldogs. This is not on my bingo card to be getting called out on my fandom, and trying to figure out why was I the one singled out. Go ahead, Mark.
As much as I love Kirk Herbstreit, he went to Ohio State, right?
Yes. Starting quarterback.
When Ohio State plays, there's some Ohio State biases.
Come on, man.
What are we doing here?
What are we talking about?
What are we doing here?
Okay.
And like I said, I love Kirk. I have no issues, no problem with Kirk at all. I think Kirk is that nigga when it comes to what he do.
Right.
But you can't call out L. Duncan when you be the same way in Ohio State.
Joe Klatt's the same way with Colorado. Matt Leinart is the same, and Reggie Bush are the same way with USC. Peyton, when he's on team, he's not an analyst for college, but whenever he gets the chance to talk Tennessee, he does. Eli, when they're on the Manicast, he talks Ole Miss. Come on now, Herbie. Yeah. Come on now.
But who your college team?
She got it.
I told you we stay beefing.
What the fuck is happening?
She's invited her.
The person you just walked past.
I was invited months ago.
Well, she is South Carolina fan too.
Yeah, that's still.
Well, it don't surprise me.
Well, she didn't. Because they likes the Cox.
Oh. That's who.
But yeah, all right. When Mark gets back, he'll have his call on there. But yeah, Herbie, you're my guy, but nah, you was wrong with 2 left shoes on that one, fam. Everyone should be able to display their fandom on TV. Let's chill. Let's chill. And let me be clear.
Okay.
She's not the only one who does it. Shay Cornett, she does about Indiana. About Indiana, and she does it for the. And let me be clear. Every analyst or anchor at ESPN should be somewhere. Hannah Storm, legend. But she'll quickly let you know she went to Notre Dame. Shay Cornett talks Indiana. She loves talking about the Bears. Molly does it all the time with UConn.
UConn is what she talks about.
And on first take wearing a UConn jersey. But yeah, Herbie, you my guy, but nah, I'm not. You're wrong on that one. All right, Mark, go to your second call down names because I'm ready.
I hate to do this because I fuck with most of you from the city of Inglewood. Paul Pierce.
Oh boy. All truth, man.
No, that wasn't the truth.
No, he was.
I said he was.
This
I
was.
said two truths and a lie.
No, this is the truth.
Tasting the lie?
No, this was the truth telling a lie.
Yeah. Paul Pierce said I was probably the best pure scorer ever in NBA in the history of the game.
Están hablando.
Huh? Hold on. Yeah, he's wrong.
Continue.
He's wrong.
I want to start with giving Paul Pierce his props because for a lot of y'all who don't know, Paul Pierce is definitely a 3-level scorer. He can score on every level of the court. He can do everything on the court and get buckets. But when it comes to best pure scorer of the game, we've seen Melo, we've seen Jordan, we've seen Kobe,
Obviously.
we've seen Durant. You're not better than them as a pure scorer. Not one. Not one. I love the confidence. I'm a fan of when I see somebody got confidence. You know what I mean? I will never knock nobody, but you can't say you were the best pure scorer. Oh, and Tracy McGrady.
There's confidence and then there's some type of delusion.
Yeah, but usually, and see now this is where the truth comes in. That usually with confidence, there's some delusion in it.
Clearly. But again, with the status like that.
Let me say what I said about Paul Pierce. I love Paul Pierce.
Me too.
But he's wrong.
Not even close to being right.
What?
And let me say this: he was a bucket. Yeah, Candace, he was a bucket. But he was not He's not the best pure scorer in NBA history. Let's stop.
I just named who I named. I named 5 players I put over him. I said Jordan,
1,
Kobe,
2,
Melo,
3,
Kevin,
4,
Tracy McGrady.
5. You're not top 5, Truth. I'm sorry.
And my hierarchy of being on call on name is when somebody said LeBron, your response to that. I'm here for Latinos who love black cops.
Someone put out the back signal.
Anyway, yeah. I didn't like how he just. I didn't like how he just so passively aggressive just said that's not even a question when it comes to LeBron. Now, this is my thing when it comes to Brown. When it comes to Bron, we don't like the way it looked when Bron scored.
Mm-hmm.
The footwork is not as good as Kobe's and Jordan and T-Max and Melo. But you can't say somebody who got 50,000 points, you're just twiddling them. I mean, you didn't play that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and even if you are a more pure scorer than LeBron, to just dismiss Bron like that is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we watched him do it for 20-some odd years, dog. The lowest LeBron ever averages is his rookie year, and that was 20 points. For somebody who don't have a bag, for somebody who can't score,
right?
Your lowest average is 20 points, dog.
Come on, man. That was his rookie year.
That was his rookie year.
Yeah.
The second year, he averaged fucking 31.
That's insane. That's a hell of a jump.
Dog, what are we doing here? We have to stop going with this narrative and start putting some respect on what really happened in real life.
Yep.
Versus how you feel, dog. And I named 5 players I believe is a better scorer than Paul Pierce, and I didn't even put LeBron name in there.
I don't know. It's better than what you said.
Really, I can go old school and go Bernard King.
They don't know what they don't know about that, man. Bernard King, Alex English.
Yeah, you know what
But
I'm saying?
it's the fact that you can still name more people over him.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dominic.
Dude, I wasn't gonna say it. I went sick. Yo, dog. Hey. I was never about to say Dominique. I was never about to say Dominique. They don't know. They don't know. Because every time, first of all, when I hear Dominique Wilkins, it's a sensitive subject for the Lakers. Dominique Shakur.
And just let me just ask a question. I'm not saying he is or he not or the what ifs because the what ifs don't even matter, right? Who was a better player, Paul Pierce or James Worthy?
3 minutes, really?
Oh, nothing wrong with you. Give you a lot of numbers in 3 minutes.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, and Paul Pierce, man, like I know you want your respect, and you don't get the respect that you actually deserve. So I get it, and you have to give it to yourself. So I'm giving you some grace here,
right?
Because Paul Pierce don't get the respect he should have deserved. It was about a 5-6 year span where he averaged between 25 and 28 points a game, and that's not easy to do. So I'm giving Paul Pierce that respect. But fam, you Jordan is off the list for you. Like we gotta stop that. Kobe is off the list for you. We have to stop that. McGrady, Melo, all off the list for you. We have to stop. And if you're really a technical, I will go Bernard King before I put you up there. But Bernard King might be too, slow for a lot of niggas. Dr. Never mind, man. Never mind.
I just don't know.
This is the continuation. Again, you can keep naming people over him.
But even if you're not naming them over him, I'm naming them players who can be in comparison with him. And for him so easily to just say I'm better than everyone, we can go Milwaukee Ray Allen. Let's compare them to.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can do it, man. Like it's just different.
Nick.
Oh God, I can't read.
Nick.
Hold on.
Nick. Come on, dog.
No.
Stop.
What he
She
say?
sat there.
Pretty much.
She wanted to be in the middle.
No. You know what?
Hey, yo!
No, because if I put it, I was thinking.
Listen. Is that not true though? I came in late.
No,
Nessa
he told
school
me I
over.
had to sit in the middle.
Oh,
That's what we're doing?
salute. I wasn't here when that happened. Salute. I was wrong. My bad, everybody. I was wrong.
That's what we're doing? Okay.
She didn't want to sit in the middle. My bad. I was wrong.
Yeah, that is wild, Candace.
I was wrong. My
I
bad.
was trying to sit where you were at.
Wait. So you wanted me in the middle?
Oh!
What's up with you? What type of time you on, fam?
No, dog, you ain't heard.
No, you should have just stayed in the middle, though. You can't have two men close to each other.
You didn't hear the joke.
No, that is the problem.
Dog, you didn't hear the joke they said before the show.
I'm glad I didn't.
For you?
Wow, shit really popping off at all sports.
No, it's not.
No, Candace. No, we go to Area 51. All right, here we go. All right, we back. All right, Nick said, y'all watching y'all show on fireworks. Dope. It's dope. Appreciate it, Sam. Y'all niggas need Jesus, y'all. But he being detained by. Relax. That's That's
Wait, hold.
Nick. That's wild.
Nick!
All
Nicholas!
right, we getting out of here.
Yo, Nick might be the funniest thing in the world.
Yo.
Y'all don't understand how funny.
You know what? Next time, you can't work when I'm here. That way we can do one whole show together.
What, whole show?
Oh yeah, always rest in peace, Steve McNair. Yeah, while Steve McNair 16 years ago on the 4th of July. I never forget that day when that news broke. All right, we're gonna get up out of here.
This be setting niggas up.
And we're gonna get up out of here and get ready to go back and finish celebrating this day off. Nessa, thank you.
Again, I keep looking forward, like if I can see.
All right, Nessa, thank you for pulling up.
Wait, you need readers?
Yeah, I wear gloves.
Why you didn't put them on?
Because I didn't bring them. I mean, I don't have to wear them all the time. I just
You
can't.
need them to see. All right, my
All
bad.
right. By the way, one final question.
Somebody mind your business.
The Dodgers got Miguel Rojas in there at pitching. Where's your stance on all these
I hate it.
position players
I
pitching?
hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it.
Kike's
I
Pretty much
hate it.
made
No,
it.
man, I hate it, man. I hate it. I had somebody else to call on that too. I forgot who it was. Anyway, go ahead.
But well, whoever that is, we'll definitely call him out on
Bring
Tuesday.
me some onion rings.
Nick will be back on Tuesday.
Who you
I'm telling Nick to bring me onion rings.
Nick coming over?
No.
No, just a second. Over here. Yo, relax, Nick. All right, Tuesday, Nick will be back. We'll talk more free agency, and look ahead to MLB All-Star break and all that stuff. And
Nick, you want to hell.
Nick, something's really wrong with you.
You got first class ticket to hell, and unfortunately, I might be with you because
Driving the bus.
All right.
who's driving the bus?
Nope.
Wait, driving to bus or driving the bus?
Driving the bus.
Oh,
All right. So,
shout out to those who drive the bus.
Nessa, thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them where they can follow you.
How the fuck you just say absolutely like that and just get right back in the character? What is up with you, dog?
Same thing that happened when someone brought up the facials.
Wait, you want to do that Sports4U facial?
Wait, time out. Hey, yo, I'm in this show. I'm out of here. You know what? I'm out of here. Did y'all hear? Y'all hear what she just?
That was the
Y'all
conversation.
hear
in
what
the
she
last
just
episode.
asked John?
No.
That's for
I
only
asked
John.
him.
That's for only John.
That was in the comments.
This is not only John. This is still
was it
Sports4U.
Tuesday?
Only
Tuesday. That's what we're
only John's after the show. You
That's
after no. That's only John. You just asked John. We're not doing that here. I'm still here. We're not doing that.
All right.
After we get through with the show, y'all can do whatever y'all got to do. This is out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, where the fuck are you at?
And he would have made it worse.
I know, but at least I
10 times
at
worse.
least I would have had somebody I can look at because Nick know what the fuck I'm saying without me even saying shit.
Man's taking fake. No, I'm not taking no facial.
No,
I'm never taking a facial.
no.
Does Mark hate?
Does Mark what?
Does Mark hate stand on Latin Native? Does Mark hate stand on Latin Native? Wow, that's crazy. All right. Tell them where they can follow you and what you got going.
Latin ain't no. Oh,
Y'all can follow me on X.
Latin ain't no.
Follow her and Latin anal as well.
Nick did it. That's Nick. Why are you blaming me?
And see the fireworks of Latin
Well, they get-
Is that 20? Oh no, it says 18.
They didn't get 20, so y'all was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, no, we had a bet for 20, and I guess it's not gonna happen.
Well, that's hate on both of y'all parts. But go ahead and tell them where they can follow you.
I mean, y'all would have liked it, but anyway. Y'all can follow me on X, IG, and TikTok at.
Oh
What?
no, you mother.
Oh hell no, because I can't see.
Does Mark's hat stand for no?
Does Mark have stuff for?
That's just. Go back to work, Nick.
Bring me some onion rings.
Follow Nessa on X, Instagram, and TikTok at @LaMadrina_XO.
Yeah, that. You
And
guys can find me. Well, we didn't go. No, we are doing live.
yes.
Travel Warzone.
Wait, y'all got a show Monday?
Yeah.
No, we don't have to put that on air.
So So Tribal Warzone with me, Trell, and John for a Raw watch along on Netflix.
That's crazy.
Yo, you good?
And then you can see me on Wednesday, as always, on the Humble Roses with Dallas and Kevin and Angel.
Yeah.
And in the comments, y'all see the comments always causing chaos.
Yeah.
So
Definitely chaos culture.
Yeah, it's super chaos culture. But yeah, we'll be back here on Tuesday. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night.
Nessa, hold on, John. Let's give Nessa some flowers.
Yes, yes.
Nessa, you've been out here. You flew out here 2 times within the last month and a half. Here at Sports4U, Nick not here, but I'm gonna speak for Nick right now. And John can agree with me or disagree with me. But we really do appreciate you listening and supporting and showing up. That's really fucking dope.
Look what she has on, ladies and gentlemen. She's wearing the Sports4U t-shirt.
Oh shit, I forgot. No.
you forgot my shirt?
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh shit,
I
the
would have
draft
had
called
you.
him.
Draft Mel Kiper's on the line.
I would have had some news.
Is that for Arch Manning? Is that for Arch Manning? All right.
Also, look out for some new C Coach Clash.
Just pick up the phone, though. Just grab the phone.
I'm in trouble. Look out for some merch, Humble Roses merch coming out.
Yo, Nick, you gotta calm down, bro.
Hey!
You said March stands for lesbian alternative.
I mean, technically, it was kind of happening.
Well,
You missed.
let me Google what lesbian alternative stands for.
Yo, Nick, you gotta go back and
You
watch the show.
watch.
Go see the 5 seconds labels on the show.
Man, fake lesbian.
Hey, yo! All right.
But yes, I appreciate y'all, and again, we have fun on the show all the time. So
All right. So Tuesday,
Stop being fake gay, y'all.
just come out the closet.
Nah, if y'all really eat pussy, just do.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's good for you.
we still live?
yes,
All right. We'll see y'all on
next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Subscribe to Sports4U, Townhouse Media, Culture Clash on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Sports4U
Do
Podcast.
not follow me.
Follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram, and
Make
TikTok.
sure to follow.
Do or do not follow Mark
not
at
follow
Mark and High Mark
Do
1.
not do that.
Follow Nick at 9 Gorilla X, Instagram, and TikTok. And follow Culture Clash
Follow Nick.
Network on X and Instagram as well.
Follow
We'll
Nick.
see y'all Tuesday night. This has been Sports4U. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yeah.
That's Nessa.
Wait, hold on,
Shout out.
John.
What's up?
Everybody follow Nick except for and spam him in his DMs. Except for y'all women, his girlfriend might beat y'all up.
Shout out Sonny.
But y'all just follow him.
Now you're gonna try to get him in trouble.
I did. I said his girlfriend gonna beat y'all up. I pay everybody in the South to Sonny. Sonny my sister. So.
And shout out to Sonny. And we'll see y'all next week.